Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles, and let me read you a story. So I've been training the team behind the scenes, but we'll get into that after next episode because I don't know how long this reading material is going to take. So we have the Oliver. They all take a while, especially if they have multiple choice. Well, let's do this. The momentous event described in this book, if true, holds potential to rewrite the pages of history. It documents the life of a woman who's now all but forgotten. These are cool, though. Oliver. So much for hair. Has a 7 carbon plate. Use it before. What is going on? I'm not pressing anything. Or has Ragas poison your mind? What do you do? Okay, now it's going on. Okay. I think that's supposed to happen. When do you intend to dispose of the hound? Port 12074-361, security level 4, re Oliver. All right granted Oliver are to be suspended immediately. Resign them to Paxton. As Sentir begins monitoring Oliver, and Jamul tells the hound, Paxton will oversee the entirety of this operation. Under no circumstances is Oliver to be made aware of these changes. Maintain top security level security. That is all. What did this lady do? The scent of scarlet roses. My name is Annette. Women like me are common. Close to 4 years now, I've been leasing a room in the city. My days are so routine, they blend together. On the outside, I seem normal, but in the inside, my soul resides another. She beats at the walls of my being and grips at my heart. Like something from a horror story, she rages to be set free. Children's voices drift through the open windows as I slide into my blouse. The dying sun casts its orange glow upon my curtains, and a light breeze tenderly caresses me as if to remind me of its existence. Simon, tell me, what do you think? Is it rather brilliant? Is it not? The next section is the best part. Oh, how I love to write. Once I start, I find it impossible to set my pen down. Let's ask her a question. Who is inspiration for Annette? Who inspires your vision of Annette? Is it someone I know? My dear Simon, she was inspired by none other than you, of course. You are the only woman that occupies my mind. Yet, in spite of that, I know so little about you, yet you hold so much of yourself back from me. I use my imagination to fill all the missing pieces. That is why, Simon. Uh-oh. Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. You're also busy, aren't you not? Yes, that is true, but I need to know, once this is published, that you will do not speak it. I need some time to think. Now I must go. Oh, my sweet Simon. Whither goest thou? I love you with so much in my heart. Tomorrow we may look upon each other once more. I guess we're just checking out through all the characters in the story. Working under Paxton is torture, quite literally. One misstep and you wish you were never born. You can only hope the hound is killed soon. Talk too much. I honestly do not understand what whoever appointed you as liaison was thinking. You have always made such pleasant company. Now I need to remind you of the blunder you made when trying to off Black. You hesitated. It would happen again unless you move before your emotions take over. Pardon me, I'm in a hurry. Oliver, ever sunshine and roses you are, but before you leave, answer me this: how confident are you in your ability to kill the hound? 120%. I am 100% confident. I am a professional. Pride myself in my abilities. Did I just give myself extra 20%, 40% health? World of Beasts. Now my number is 117. Can't do math. This is an uninhabited island, like at the king's bidding. I journey here alone. I am to observe the beast that resides in this place. Add him to the royal bestiary. Here in the world of monsters, my life rests in the hands of the god of death. The 7th day of the month of Capricorn, fair weather. Today I received a letter from my sister. After reading it, I made my way to the stream. The well water was discolored. Along the way, I discovered a tree bearing red fruit. I plucked it one and brought it to my lips. The moment I bit into it, I was filled with unspeakable bliss. Before my eyes appeared my first love. The fruit dissolved in my mouth. I was so overwhelmed with peace, I needed to lie down. So I got you high. What do you think, Simon? It's a diary-style novella. It is an insight into the horrors of the day-to-day living and that loneliness that comes with it. My interest is piqued. And Pablo, we can kill him? Is that what I mean? Is that the guy we have to kill? My interest is piqued. Actually follow through with this one. You might be able to remember what you've forgotten. Simon, tell me, my love. Tell me who I am and what you want to know about me. Why do you show me such concern? Simon, Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. You're also busy, aren't you not? Yes, that is true, but I need to know. Once this is published, you will you? Don't speak it. I need some time to think. Now I must go. Oh, my sweet Simon, whither goest thou? I love you with so much of my heart. Tomorrow we may look upon each other once more. Cypher Chapel. The displaced resided in the chapel of an abandoned town would attack those who dared to venture too close. At times he would embark on long journeys, then return home for equal stretches of time. Children and adults alike gave him a large berth. The only time they would catch glimpses of him is when they saw his shadow skulk across the chapel's green pond. Only travelers dare venture closer. Rumor has it that this place was in possession of vast treasure. Adventurers would come from faraway lands seeking to gain what he's had, and locals would sneer. One fateful day, one of those men crossed swords with the displaced. The deranged man's head flew from his neck, splurting red blood. Damn. Locks were placed upon the chapel shortly thereafter. From the depths of the catacombs, the displaced sapphire eyes grow. What do you think, Simon? The displaced is a fascinating creature. Do you not agree? He is a skilled swordsman who was driven to madness through battle. Wait till you finish before you start bragging. Wait till you finish before you start bragging. How many novels have you done? Only to throw them halfway. Oh, Simon, you clearly don't understand the art of writing. Just introduction requires genius level of inspiration. That, however, is neither here nor there, Simon. Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. You're also busy, aren't you not? Yes, that is true, but I need to know. Once this is published, will you do not speak it? Oh, my sweet Simon, whither goes? I must you, blah, blah. So what is going on here? Like, we can choose, are we just like, if we choose to not end Pablo, we can get more of what's going on in the background? I guess we'll take it as far as we can go. My head was spinning. I have not eaten since dawn, but there's no time for rest. At my home, my wife, children, and parents are waiting. I return, their bellies empty. My spirit shattered. I called out to the gods I did not believe existed, begging for their assistance. I was been wandering through these forests for days. I kicked over some dead leaves as my lady luck would have it. I uncovered some hoof. They appeared to be leading in two directions. One went off to the west and others to the east. It was all I had to go on. Let's go east. Upon traveling east, a spring came into view. At the edge of it, Pablo stopped. So yeah, I guess Pablo's writing more in the story. Yes. You gotta try to have him get to finish it, I guess. How much more I have to endure? How much more of this I have to endure? Your story is difficult to follow and terribly boring. But that is why I'm testing it out, a new style of writing, you see. Do you find it to be innovative, at least? Goodbye, Pablo. Until you quit this foolishness, perhaps I might never return. Oh, my sweet Simon, whither goest thou? I love you so much from my heart. Tomorrow, we'll look upon each other once more. Latoya's Cave. Okay, another Final Fantasy reference. I guess it exists in this world, too. To the west of Kulilia, halfway to the Eternal Isles, rests Eligigum, the burnt city. The Fourth Holy War ended here 93 years ago. The tomes that line our shelves, however, claim the battle finished Warriors prior to that, from each marks Gasfried's men, 120,000 strong. From the west came Polydic's men, which was 80,000 in number. The final battle brought the beautiful city of Elegum to the ground in a single night. Shortly thereafter, the nobles set to work, spinning history in their favor. Their fabrications rendered into 7 different languages and published 13 nations. This not but a tale that sings ode to the heroes and praised the gods for their aid. With no history to learn from, humanity was doomed to repeat it. The same atrocities would be committed, only be wiped from the memories of men. Over and over, the god's name would be invoked to move the common people to do their bidding. What do you think, Simon? This is unlike anything I've ever written. I intend it to be my longest work to date. It shall span over 2,000 pages. I like if I praise him, I lose a lot of. Like the setting of this narrative so far, if you manage to finish this one, you might even get published. Oh, how I've longed to hear those words come from your mouth. Why did they fill me with such joy that I no longer feel the need to continue with this particular piece? What shall I write next? But before that. Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. No, do I have to just get him to finish this book? This guy seems to just love writing just to say he loves writing for the sake of it, but he's throwing so much shit away. How is he ever going to finish anything? So when you end the hound's life, Paxton, what are you doing? We've been ordered to conduct all communications through Satyr. You realize there is a reason I chose to break protocol, do you not? While you are a capable spy, you are also a woman. Surely you're aware of the needs to monitor the situation. Before he was struck with amnesia, he had eyes with a bestial sensuality and not dissimilar to that of the displaced. Now, however, he is not but a hound, or truly a pig. Are you satisfied? Are you here to make fun of me? Oh, I got some points for that. Are you here to make fun of me? That is never my intention. I only hope to spur you to finish the job. You do understand, don't you? Yes, I would ensure the deed is done within the next few days. A glimpse into the Minnesota dynasty. My name is wait till my points away. I don't know what this is for. Do I lose when this goes to 0? I'm not even sure. My name is Mendoza. I hail from the planet of Mendoza. Since moving to this star, every little thing requires too much effort. Far too much effort. I made an enemy of the Gomez family, the world's famous trade lords. However, I find fighting to be much too tedious. Sometimes the easy solution to a problem is to bow your head low and apologize. In fact, that's exactly how I restored peace to the world. Only took 2 words. I'm sorry. The end. Okay. That's it. My editor says I need to be more free-flowing in my writing in general and the way I tell my stories. I guess if you want to ruin your life, can one truly call that peace? It seems you want to ruin your life. You intend to ruin less moments of the women of the men, this editor of yours? Oh, Simon, you know me so well. I am not the type to live by another. I am the captain of my own fate. I'm no sheep. I am in charge of how I live my life. Do you not need to keep repeating yourself? Oh, my beautiful Simon. Paolo, what are you doing? Simon, when will you finally agree to be... I'm sorry, but I must get to know you on a deeper level before I can agree to such a thing. Oh, my sweet Simon. Yep, okay. Yeah, something tells me I'm about to lose, really soon. Especially if these things just take my points randomly. The assassin's Marius Trestram is an expert killer, with a rare ability to objectively self-evaluate. He is affiliated with no one and will take any job so long as the skill is good. Marcus has a 98% success rate. He's been known to wipe out entire cavalry regiments and infiltrate impenetrable fortresses without any outside help. Top tier. The style you adopted here is quite a bit different from all the other pieces. My dear Simon, you notice in my words of my editor, people want something that leaves them feeling exhilarated and lighthearted. Your stories are much too dark, hence the change of tone. So who exactly is Marcus Teslam? I think he's someone I once knew. I'm beginning to believe that in writing this book, I might eventually remember who he was to be. So you're writing about the... So what else have you remembered? There's the 0. So what exactly have you remembered? Let us not concern ourselves with the details. So as long as you're by my side, my memories of the past... Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. You're also busy, are you not? That is true, but I need to know once more. Once this is published, will you? Not speak it. I need some time to think. I must go. Maybe this is just like maybe the score is different. Maybe it's just like I don't lose. Maybe just go through the whole thing. There doesn't seem like to be a lose state here. A familiar voice stopped me in my tracks. It was Paxton, the man assigned to watch me. I heard you weren't in touch yesterday. Why is that? Santerre was late. You're going to need to assign another liaison to me. I cannot continue taking the blame for his mistakes. Understood. I'll report back as such. So what of the target? Nothing out of the ordinary. He continues to force me to listen to his poorly written stories. I grow tired of it. I see. It is not our intention to ignore your wishes, but the organization currently lacks members. We cannot continue to have someone as valuable as yourself monitoring just one individual. I hope you understand. I'll take that into consideration. Oliver, is that what you said last time? I could see the hesitation in your eyes. You are not committed to seeing this through. The organization has lost its confidence in you. Very well, I can comply with your orders. Oliver, the organization has made its decision. Did I mess up by not killing Pablo? But I could turn away. Paxton has lodged a knife into my heart. Crimson blood seeped. I wanted to speak, but words were not forthcoming. I could not breathe. My vision faded, and the last thing I saw was Paxton sneering over me. You best hope you're born far from this place in your next life. Perhaps the tropical islands to the south would be suitable. Those were the last words she heard. Well, Pablo, it looks like you have all the time in the world to read me more of your nonsensical stories. As consciousness left her, all she could see was Pablo's face. What do you think, Simon? I'm confident the story development is quite interesting. I was feeling so inspired. In fact, it's practically wrote itself. Once I started, I found myself unable to set my pen down. As you say, my dear. So... Oh, I think we died.
New discoveries await in even the most dog-eared of tomes.
I don't know. Maybe we should try like ending them before we run out of points or something. That's unusual story. I guess we left him alive too long to write his nonsense. We can like do some different choices. This will be faster, so I don't have to read a lot of the story again. Maybe we'll go like west or something. Maybe answer the questions differently. I'm sure that's just one ending we can get. Sign of Paxton. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to like look at all these again. That's pretty interesting. They're all these like huge adventures all have like different rules that they don't let you. They really let you on it. But I guess Oliver is the woman that's forgotten. Yeah, more of these stories here. Now that we know he's just writing stuff, this part's not really too important. But what if I like say, instead of saying 120%, will they just kill me on the spot if I say that's a ridiculous question? Blah blah blah. Writing the. Has your memories returned to you, or do you plan to continue living in ignorance forever? Powell smiled. Try as I might, I cannot recall a single memory prior to being washed ashore that fateful day. I have, however, long since decided the past matters not. All I need is my pen, paper, and you, Simon. Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. Okay. Pick something, I guess. No, it's gonna go to the next story now. blah, blah, the heart stuff. Might as well check the different path. So do not intend to return to these on camera, again. Fortunately, like, this is going to be hard to skip. The way this is structured, I can't just like skip it and come back. Cause I'm like, there's choices are hidden into these. Thank you for the advice. 9 Audrey cordial. As for the target, we don't know what secret holds. Not your knife waver. He could remember something unsavory. Lest you forget, the organization is keeping tabs. You're expecting you to betray them. How this unfolds is up to you. You're not cut out for this job. I'm going to report to you as soon as we're finished. You're a tough one, Oliver. Remember, one mistake on your part and the organization itself will be in ruins. Our superiors might favor you, but they do not look upon me so fondly. Now would you say we go for a walk? Pardon me, but I'm in a hurry. Oliver, ever sunshine and roses you are. Before you leave, answer me this. Okay, this is the question. How about... That is a ridiculous question, especially coming from you. You're nothing but a marionette on strings. You always find a way to insult me. Do I just get killed instantly? Now I don't have a point counter. Capricorn. 7th month of the day, Capricorn, fair weather. Today I received a letter from my sister. After reading it, I made my way to the stream. The well water was discolored. Along the way, I discovered a tree bearing fruit. Okay, this is... Okay, now I remember this one. Tree bearing fruit. Very strange. Now, yeah, we don't have the point counter. Seems boring, man. Do you keep a diary? I have no interest in reading other people's diaries, but besides seeing it be penned by you, it makes me feel uncomfortable. It's like going through your personal journal assignment. Can you clearly not understand the consequences of the work? Do you keep a diary? My dear, what would I write about? Every day is a bereft of anything so remarkable that requires being immortalized with a pen and paper. Besides, I'm far too busy with my own activities, and of course... Stop, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. You're also busy, aren't you not? That is true, but I need to know once this is published, will you? Do not speak it. I need some time to think. I must go. So what's that point? Now that I don't have it. But I think we have to try to end him here. I think we're getting close to the part where we actually get murdered by our organization. I don't know, this is weird. I might have to look at it like a guide and see if there's more, but these are not easy to go back once it's over, you know? I can't just get to a part. It's the only thing I don't like about it. Blaze is a wild man. We check this option. Blaze is a wild man. I can feel his madness through this text. He's nothing like you. Before I lost my memories, I suspect I was a very robust individual with a fire in my heart that burned brighter than the sun. Simon, trust me when I say I shall be your knight in shining armor. Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. Publish, will you? Do not speak it. I need some time to think. Now I must go. Yep, that before. Go through 6 here. You realize this is one reason I chose to break protocol, do you not? Why kid was for? Did I? Was that the option there? Before he was struck with amnesia, he had eyes with bestial sensuality, not dissimilar to the displays. Now, however, he is not but a hound or a pig. Are you satisfied? He has an important secret. We cannot kill him until we learn what he's hiding. Oliver, the boss is quickly growing impatient. Hurry up and finish him. To the west of Carulia. I think this time we'll go west. Or did we not get that story in the forest yet? I don't remember what the last one was before we got killed. Do I have to pick the right options for him to remember his secret? That I'm not sure. Yeah, I wish I could just speed up the text, man. I really do. Yeah, okay, we had the question about the editor, so there's still a couple more. You write at 2 pages a day, not including the 4 days a week you take off to sleep. The seeds will dry up before you finish. Masterpieces take time, my dear. My publisher has even extended my deadlines to give me opportunities to polish what I have. Besides, if anyone's to blame for my slow progress, it's you. My thoughts are so preoccupied by your beautiful face. Stop it, Pablo. I'm in a hurry. Blah, blah, blah. I need to know, will you? Do not speak it. I need some time to think. Rossetti and Swine. My head was spinning, having not eaten since dawn, but there's no time to rest at my home. Okay. I don't remember reading that first, the title of that. Go a little bit faster. Okay, now. Let's see, heading off. Why don't we just go deeper into the forest? Let's go with number 2. Team moved straight ahead and came across a fallen tree. Next to it, it is Pablo. Stop. End this here. Send this here. Simon, I was just thinking to bring it to a close. After all, I didn't have much time left. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I might have to just try to take him out. I don't want to end up leaking again. Uh-oh. I heard you weren't in touch yesterday. Why is that? Santier is late. You're going to need another liaison to me. I cannot continue taking blame for his mistake. Our report back as such. Who's the target? Nothing out of order. He continues to force me to listen to his poorly written stories. I grow tired of it. I see. It is not our intention to ignore your wishes, but the organization's current lacks members. We cannot continue to have someone. Bible, blah, blah. You know what I'm doing? Oh, I think I'm dead. Ah, shit. And he killed me, so I picked the other decision. Should have took the consideration. God damn it. Still, he has all the time in the world because I got murdered again. Man, this is kind of tricky. All right, I think we'll just see what happens if we try to end Pablo instantly. There's like a proper solution, but once we'll see, I think it's not gonna go well if we try to kill him instantly. But let's see what happens. See if we get like a different ending. Or if I don't listen to any of his stories at all. Or is she destined to just like not be alive? Paxton is just not having it, man. Like, does he kill me if I pick 70%? Because I'm saying I'm not confident in doing the job? these things always take so long, man. I have like almost all of there's only like a couple errands left I haven't done. Some new ones unlocked after we defeated Elmdor, but I did most of them while I was training. It's got a couple left. There's one in Egro, so I have to defeat Dice Dark first before doing it. Other than that, there's like a couple. There's like one or two on the bottom where like Lionel and stuff is at. I'm just trying to fill in the time because this takes. I can't make the text go any faster. I can stop reading, but that's about it. That just ends everything. Since we're gonna just try to end up instantly, let's see what happens. Like, do I need to find out his secret? All right, let's pick Ent and Pablo. Simon, no! Surprised that you made it this far with such a heavy load. You perhaps feel the need to put on the rest in the same sea as Black. You are not nearly so clever as you think. Pablo is to follow his friends to death, that is all. Will you be lifting the security you have placed on me? I do not enjoy being so closely monitored. So you notice, I will submit a request to the organization. You did an excellent job. So how did you kill him? Do you truly think I'm going to tell you? Those who talk too much always find themselves in an early grave. Well done, Oliver. You are free to rest until your next assignment. We will have further instructions for you in about a month. You are to get in touch then. Farewell for now. The end. Okay, that was pretty we just kill him and just get our next assignment. Well, we are getting the actual credits. Someone tells me it's either you listen to all the stories or you just get killed.
New discoveries awaiting even the most.
Probably more stories for him to tell if I make it through. But I'm gonna go check that, and I will be right back. All right, I think we're back. I think that's it for this. It's like I think we've seen pretty much all of it. I don't think there's an actual solution. I think you can end Pablo, or Oliver ends up dying because you're listening to all his stories. So I think that's as far as we can possibly go. I think, unless I can pick another option, but I'm not going through that right now. Doesn't really add much lore, but I think this is the final book. I think there's only 4 of them, so next time we shall go face Dice Dark, and I should show you my completed training. So come back to the channel. I keep bringing it to you. Like, subscribe, and see you.